What's good, y'all? Here with another Q&A session. Q&A episode 3. I got asked the question, will I be doing some type of top 10 list as far as albums, mixtapes, and things of that nature? Well, if you actually follow me on Instagram, you actually see like I kind of hinted at that. I don't really know if I'm gonna go through with it and finish it off. But you know who you are, who asked the question. That actually is a good question. I was just thinking about this last night. The thing with lists that I think people that do list, I don't think that they honestly pit either albums or mixtapes or songs that they personally like. I think they go along the lines of popularity, you know, for people to, either be kind in the comment section or to get views. Let's face it, a lot of people do shit to get views. I mean, you look at Instagram, you see motherfuckers that have fake accounts and everything like that, or have fake followers. Me, I don't do my list like that. I do lists that, far as if I say albums, it's albums that I played the most. It could be an album that didn't sell, that didn't do well, that y'all probably didn't like, but I got something from it. So I think that's the difference with my list. Where, like when I did it last year, a lot of people agreed, but then a lot of people like, you left this off, or maybe because I didn't feel that album as much. You know what I'm saying? So I jotted some shit down. We still got a couple more projects left. Actually, I think the last album to drop this year is Fab Shit, if I'm correct. Uh, According to the website, as far as mixtapes, we got Wale mixtape dropping next Tuesday. So I may, after Christmas, I think once Christmas is over, I'm stopping right there. And if I decide to do a list, it's based on after Christmas. I'm not gonna really sit here and wait until the year is up, But I do feel like, as far as R&B music and pop music, I can do those lists, starting next week, because it wasn't that many pop albums that dropped that I fuck with, or if I did fuck with them, y'all already know because I bought the project. And far as R&B, the albums that I did fuck with, So I think, to answer your question, I probably would drop those two off. But the EP, the mixtape and album top 10, I think I'm trying to wait on that. I'm still figuring it out to see who deserves to be on the list actually. Honorable mention, of course, y'all gonna say Jeezy, Rick Ross, and things like that. And I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling those albums. You know what I'm saying? YG had a crazy album. You know what I'm saying? But can we put that up against an album like Pinata or Preem, that album, or shit, Running Jewels 2? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to really look at the list for what it is and what really connected with you. Like I said, it's about balance. You have the intelligent shit and then you got the ignorant type shit. So you got to have a list to where it's fair to not just yourself, but to the people. But like I said, I don't do videos, I don't do reviews based on what other people want. I may hear a suggestion here and there and I may check it out, and if I like it, then definitely I'll review it. But far as lists, it just gets weird because it depends on what I like. I can't do a list based on what y'all like. You feel what I'm saying? So it may be a project that I personally liked, and it end up on a list, and you feel like salty because an album you liked didn't make it on the list. And that's why I feel like I challenge y'all, like, to get on camera and just speak your mind on music. I wish half of the subscribers that actually fuck with me and fuck with my channel actually just, I want to watch some of their material. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes people be asking me to check out their channel and shit. I just be so busy doing other shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to get life straight, and I don't really have time to do it. So don't take it as disrespect, you know what I mean? But if it's other reviewers out there, that like music and talk music, I mean, it's cool. You know what I mean? I would like to hear some of y'all top 10 lists, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I should do a list based off what my subscribers or fans think I should put on the list. You know what I mean? I did jot some shit down for as the top 10 albums, but we already know who the number one album is. Well, for who I think it is, I went off uh, first lyricism, replay value, production. Those are three things I look for when it's a artist, as far as lyrical ability. But far as on the party side, the fun side, the street side, I also look at that, you know what I mean? Because you could say, okay, on the different side of just not being like on some, just say drill type, just use SD for example. His album was on some different type shit. You know, he's not a lyrical rapper, but still I enjoyed that project all the way through. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to say, okay, he's number 3, and just say if I did say J. Cole, you know, was on my list, he was number 8, y'all would have a problem with that. It's because I'm not saying J. Cole album wasn't tough. I'm just saying that far as replay value and what I connected with, yeah, I feel like J. Cole album was dope. Some of the stories I feel he should have finished when he spoke on certain things. It just seemed like an incomplete album. But, you know, are y'all even still listening to it right now? I can't even tell you the last time I actually played J. Cole CD. You know, so I'm just being real. But when I bought SD CD, you know, I wouldn't bought it. You know what I'm saying? I heard it, I reviewed it, and went look for it and bought it. And I still play that shit. It's in my phone right now. J. Cole album is not on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different when it comes to the list and shit. But I don't know. You may see a list here and there. You may not. You know, but I mean, if you don't see a list, y'all shouldn't get mad at it. But it's just the fact that we can't force shit. 2014 was not a good year for hip hop. We can't deny that. We thought last year was pretty mediocre, but this year sucked. And I felt like when I was thinking about it earlier in the month, like, damn, it's December. I didn't never want to force a list because you can tell a forced list. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really fuck with me and follow me on Instagram and certain shit, you can see the type of music I listen to and who I really fuck with and things of that nature. I feel like if I buy a project, if I talk about a project, if I post like the album cover itself, I mean I fuck with the project. You know what I'm saying? And if I randomly just keep talking about it, you could just tell I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna force a list just for somebody to watch my videos for the end of the year. You know, I'll probably just do like a conversation piece, you know, about some albums that I enjoyed or why I enjoyed them. But, you know what I mean? It's all about what the people want, you know. I just feel like that you was the only person that actually asked that. I haven't been asked that, you know what I'm saying, in a minute since even my last channel. That caused the most controversy when I did my list because people was like, what the fuck? Well, you know, last year, you know, Wale was number 1 because I feel like his album I listened to it all the way through, even though it came out mid-year. But that album, I listened to it all the way until the year was over. Has it been an album this year that has done that? I can't really say it has. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you really got to sit with certain albums. And that's another thing where how can you pick this album or says album of the year if it came out in November? So you're saying the whole year nothing touched you like that? Pause. But this album came out and it did. I would say that should be, you know, for like next year. See how the Grammys work, how albums drop this year. And then 2015 Grammys would be for albums that dropped in 2014. So it's kind of difficult to just say, okay, an album, like say Fab shit come out on Christmas, right? And it's dope as shit. Can I put his album on the list over somebody that dropped in February, March? Is that really fair? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. Like, and then it's like, okay, I wasn't going to do no albums that came out once the holiday season started. I mean, from November to now. I wasn't go because it's the year is over with. It's fourth quarter. You feel what I'm saying? But then it's like, okay, I love Nicki album. That shit dope. And then I'm like, well, if I put that on the list and then J. Cole not there, you're gonna have people to say, oh, how the fuck she on there? You a barb and you know he ain't on the list. He's doper. I mean, Nicki herself said, nigga, if a nigga like her music, that's cool. That don't make you gay or that don't make you no barb and shit. But I don't like her music because of that shit. I just think she's dope and don't get the credit she deserves. J. Cole's dope too. I still feel he's boring. I don't think he completes his stories. Like he said a lot of dope shit in his album where it's like the foreclosure shit. You know, I personally in my life went through something like that. So I wanted to hear more because it's emotion behind that. Like that's really some deep shit. I don't want to go in depth on it, but I just feel like certain things he could have capitalized on, he didn't. You know, so I don't know, man. We may see though, but I don't know. At this point, I don't really know. I'm just still trying to wait it out for a couple more mixtapes, a couple more albums, see where it takes me. You dig what I'm saying? But we will see though. That's interesting. Maybe if motherfuckers hit me on Twitter or in the comment section on this video and they really want, you know, a top 10 album or something like that, maybe I'll do it, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be what I like. You know, I already got the notes down for what I want to do, but it just depends on, you know what I mean, if I feel like doing it. And shout out to y'all, man, for still rocking with me, you know, the whole year. You know, it's been a little goofy, foo-foo niggas that here and there just doing shit for attention. Like if y'all watch the French video, you see that goofy nigga like saying weird shit. Like I'm not here, you know, for people to like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a sense of humor. So it's like I was born by myself, just like you was born by yourself, and you're gonna die by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm happy with who I am, and I'm comfortable in my own skin. So for the nigga to tell me, how you gonna fire my ass up? Like, what can you say? Like, what you gonna say that I don't already know about myself? So how you know me better than me? That doesn't make sense. What, you gonna make fun of my hair, or you gonna make fun of my grill? How I wear my hats? What, the shit on my wall? What really can you make fun of? What, Instagram? I don't give a fuck about that. None of this shit is real life. Like, you're not with me every day. That's just to anybody that ever say hating shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I respect my subscribers because they don't do the little shit that I see in other people's channels where they rock with you and they fuck with you. Somebody say some sucker shit and then they'll go, you know, basically stick up for you or say some shit. You don't have to stick up for me. It's like certain shit I can ignore and certain shit I'm not gonna ignore. You know, I just feel like I don't judge guys about nothing. I don't feel another man should, you know, judge another man and be looking at another dude like that. Like when I watch most videos of reviewers and shit, it just be on my phone and I'm fucking like changing my CD book or some shit like that. I'm not directly looking at the fucking, you know, video. Not to say something wrong with that, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna watch a nigga video and just point out, oh, your skin look like this, or oh, your lips look like this, or your chin is this. That shit gay to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, how can I say that I'm in my feelings because a nigga say some weird shit? I just find it weird. Now, if a chick would have said it, all right, you know, it's granted. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Chick can get away with that, but for a dude to do a video and you supposed to be here for the reviews, and yet, you know, there's one thing about me that's fucking weird, you know, and the shit that's crazy is like a girl wouldn't even say that. I've been around hoes, excuse me, women, chicks, with my hat off, like, you know, I'm playing my hair and shit like that. That's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker don't know me like that, don't come on to say some crazy shit. You can lose all respect for me you want. I really don't give a fuck. I don't know you. You don't know me. So I'm gonna cry because you think I'm in my feelings for me not having a sense of humor and you saying some goofy ass shit. That shit was gay as fuck to me. Like, what the fuck? That shit weird. I don't even like niggas saying your shoes is dope. Not on here, but if I'm in a mall with my girl or friend or some partner and the motherfucker like, oh, your shoes are dope. That's cool, but that shit should come from a female. Maybe I'm just different, but do I give a fuck if you don't watch my channel no more? Hell no. I kept it real. And go ahead and say like I'm giving you light. I'm only just speaking on a situation, period. Not just you. It's just weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not in my feelings, but don't just think you could just say some sly shit and you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing. Like I'm not on it like that to where a motherfucker say something and then I'm just gonna, it's always gonna be haters, I understand that. So I'm not calling him a hater, y'all. You feel me? But it's just on weird shit. Like who leaves comments like that or just wanna go back and forth? That shit gay. Like you ain't got nothing else to do. Like if you say I'm lame for doing YouTube videos, why you watching it then? What that make you if you watching it and you leave a comment? I don't even comment on everybody's video while watching unless I feel it was a dope ass reason why I need to say something. You know what I'm saying? Not giving them no fucking shade or nothing like that, but I don't always comment on people's shit. I feel like if I do, it means something. So for you to leave a comment and say some sucker shit, I guess it means something to you. It means not a fucking thing to me. But anyway, back to the, I had to get that off my chest. That shit was like, goddamn. Back to the subject at hand. Yeah, I may do a list. So just look out for it though, you dig? Anyway, like this video, share this video, comment this video, and just let me know who in y'all top 10. I'm out.